Girl knew her stepsister had switched their competition scores, yet she still deliberately bet with her stepsister that whoever got a higher score would inherit all the property from their parents and grandmother. As expected, when the scores were announced, the girl only got 10 points, while her stepsister received 140 points, the score the girl had estimated she would get. The stepsister immediately took all the property from their parents and grandmother, and mocked the girl for being stupid, never realizing she would soon be ruined and disgraced. It turned out the girl had been reborn. In her previous life, she had gotten a low score because her stepsister had switched their results. Her disappointed family then sent her to work in a factory. Her stepsister, who had taken her score, got into a prestigious university. But she still didn't let the girl off. She even hired a group of thugs to beat the girl to death. When the girl opened her eyes again, she found herself reborn right before the competition. To figure out why her score had been switched in her past life, the girl secretly slipped a bug into her stepsister's pocket. Through this, she learned her stepsister had a score-swapping system that allowed her to take whatever score the girl got. Instead of exposing her stepsister directly, the girl decided to make her stepsister experience the agony of ruin and disgrace too. So after the competition ended, she secretly contacted a research institute and helped them solve a difficult problem that had troubled them for years. In return, she received a recommendation letter for admission to a top university. Her stepsister, completely unaware of this, even urged their grandmother, father, and mother to put up all the family's property, so bet on the day the scores came out whoever had a higher score between her and the girl would get all the family assets. In the end, the stepsister won the family property with her high score of 140 points. But just as she was proudly mocking the girl, the admission officer from the top university suddenly showed up and announced that the only student admitted was the girl. Everyone froze in place upon hearing this, and the stepsister even accused the officer of making a mistake. After all, she had ranked first and should have been the one admitted. The admission officer had no choice but to take out the recommendation letter from the research institute and explain that the girl had helped the institute solve a difficult problem. The stepsister was caught off guard by this. She immediately pointed out that the girl had only scored 10 points in the competition and couldn't have solved the institute's problem. Suspecting the girl had bribed the institute, everyone else thought this made sense, not knowing the girl had been waiting for this exact moment. So the girl immediately stated that she suspected there was something wrong with the scores and proposed to review the exam papers on the spot because she believed her stepsister could only switch scores, not the actual papers. As expected, the stepsister completely panicked when she heard this.